Hey everybody, this is Erika Szabo, welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing a game that I live streamed just a bit ago now. It's a really interesting indie game that I immediately gravitated towards for its cyberpunk themes and its quote-unquote waifu bartending, and that is Valhalla by Sukeban Games. I'm really excited to finally talk about this game. I wanted to wait until its prologue and epilogue came out, and luckily those are out, and I played them and I streamed them, and so I can finally give my full thoughts on this. I'm really looking forward to this, and yeah, so let's get started. Since as long as I can remember, cyberpunk media has always managed to pique my interest. Distant and mysterious, yet human and raw, this genre holds a particular weight akin to the world we live in today. Whether through literature, film, or video games, cyberpunk embraces dialogue and speculates the ramifications of power and control. So, while oppression is enough to stop freedom of thought, the conversations people share is what keeps them going. Valhalla uses that very dialogue to create a story about the broken and curious people who inhabit this cyberpunk dystopian city-state. And what better setting than in a glitchy dive bar called Valhalla? Bars give off a variety of moods. They can be somber, depicting the hopelessness of society, while also being lively, hearkening the uninhibited emotions we so often feel but don't tell. The magic of a bar like Valhalla is that its vibe adapts to its customers, and there are various colorful characters to meet. Our main character and bartender, Jill, is a struggling 27-year-old living paycheck to paycheck, trying to make ends meet in the fractured city she calls home. Players get to interact with her in two ways: at Valhalla, to mix drinks and change lives, or at home, paying for porn, inflated bills and rent, as well as a variety of flashy objects that can make anyone stop to consider their true sense of responsibility. She and I basically share the same materialistic woes. Her interactions at home are limited, but serve as a living simulator that give you responsibilities which can make or break the particular ending you receive, and there were quite a few of them. There's also a cheeky smartphone element to this game too, where you can follow message boards, you can follow a pop idol's blog, as well as a controversial yet comedic government-run digital newspaper. Most of the real fun comes from our interactions at work, where you're tasked with making a variety of synthetic drinks for the many colorful characters who stop by the bar. Mixing drinks is as simple as looking up their ingredients in your guide, but becomes easy to remember over time as you grow more accustomed to characters' tastes, just like a real bartender. Making the right drink also triggers greater branches in dialogue and serves as an interesting and unique way of maneuvering the game's dialogue tree. While the choices made are far less noticeable and subtle compared to the clear-cut decision-making in most other visual novels, Sukeban manages to do so seamlessly. It's worth getting those drinks right, since your performance will let you in on some gripping morsels of knowledge, as well as get you better acquainted to these characters that you will very much grow to love. Like Dorothy, the lolly android, or Lilim, sex worker; Sai, the kind-hearted Valkyrie babe; Alma, the beautiful, busty hacker; Streaming Chan, the ridiculously obnoxious cam girl; or Rad Shiba, the talking corgi with a Hawaiian shirt. What's not to love? There's a reason why this game is often referred to as waifu bartending. Not to say every character is equally memorable. Some are placeholders for pop cultural references. There are tons of these. Well, some just didn't really sink in, but there are still those that provide an emotional weight and vulnerability that makes them almost human. You might sympathize with the character's dilemma, especially considering the conspiracy that lies deep within the city, but realize that there isn't much you can do but listen. And sometimes listening is more than enough, just like if you were to commiserate with others. Valhalla maturely illustrates the power of communication and how being heard can really open one's eyes. And just as those small moments can lead to some important lessons, Valhalla is but a small part of a bigger story, telling it in such a profound and relatable way, even if it does skirt perviness, which frankly gives it a particular charm I grew to love. This game is very gay, and I really love that a lot. Valhalla never tries to be something it's not, one of its strongest features, and is a game I wholeheartedly loved playing and live streaming, from its corgi madness prologue to its thought-provoking epilogue with the mysterious Anna. It's not often we get games quite as earnest, so stay a while. You never know who you might meet or what stories there are to tell. So I hope you liked my review of Valhalla waifu bartending. That was great, 10 out of 10. I don't even know. I don't really score my games, so I can't really say what I would score it at. Probably a 9 out of 10 because it definitely does have its flaws, but it's a really good indie game. It came out last summer. They've just released the prologue and the epilogue. I would highly recommend you check it all out. It's all available on Steam and probably on their website as well too, but it's really great. And Sukeban Games, they're just so nice. They're some of the nicest developers ever. I really loved my experience with this game. I wish that they had like merch or something, and I wish there was a like physical release. I really hope that Limited Run company I really enjoy would make physical copies of a game like this. That would just be the most rad thing ever. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this review. Please check out the game for yourself. It's a really cool indie game. It's pretty inexpensive too, so it can definitely be something worth getting without, you know, really hurting the wallet. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you have any comments or questions about the game, please leave them below. I would love to talk to you more about it. I also want you to know that I am going to be announcing the winners for my 25K subscriber giveaway very soon, so do stay tuned. It's just taken a really long time to count those ballots, but I will be getting there soon, okay? Alright, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe as usual. Check out my streams, check out more of my videos soon, and I will see you all later, okay? Alright, peace.